Alright, week one is in the books. And welcome to the Hurricane Mike news station. This is my microphone because I said so. Alright, but yeah, welcome to the Hurricane Mike news station where we got a lot to discuss about what happened week one. So the season kicked off in Kansas City where the Chiefs raised their fourth Super Bowl banner as they beat the Ravens on Thursday night 27-20. Where we saw Isaiah Likely break out for Baltimore. But the Chiefs, they just had the better team, man. Xavier Worthy, 2 touchdowns, and the rest of the NFL should be terrified as the Chiefs got the new Tyreek Hill on their team, and Isaiah Likely's shoes are too big. Then on Friday night, we had the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers face off in Brazil, in Sao Paulo, where the Eagles got the win. Jordan Love did get banged up at the end of the game. But even if he finished the game, I still don't know if they win or not. I don't think they'll win. Or I don't think they would have won. But Saquon Barkley is terrorizing Giants fans, and the Packers' defense still sucks. For the Sunday slate, you had the Pittsburgh Steelers walking to Atlanta to play the Falcons, where Chris Boswell dismantled the Falcons, kicking 6 field goals and making them to defeat the Atlanta Falcons. And that ultimately was enough to win. Russell Wilson did not play. It was Justin Fields. And the Falcons' only touchdown came from Kyle Pitts. But TJ Watt is a monster. Going to Buffalo, we had the Cardinals beat the Bills. We had the Bills beat the Cardinals 34-28. Marvin Harrison Jr. was open at the end of the game, but the Cardinals didn't find him. The Cardinals had a 17-3 lead, but choked it away just like the Atlanta Falcons. Maybe it's just a bird thing. But Josh Allen is a monster. Going to Chicago, we had the Bears beat the Titans 24-17 in a game where the Bears did not score a single offensive touchdown. The only time the Bears offense got into the end zone was for a 2-point conversion. And the Titans, Will Levis, did not play well. Neither did any of their offensive pieces or their defensive pieces. And yet the Bears still struggled to win, but they did pull out the win at the end. Going over to Cincinnati, we had the Bengals fall victim to the New England Patriots 16-10. How? Joe Burrow kind of looked banged up a little bit. But the Patriots in week one destroyed the Bengals. To be fair, Joe Burrow struggles every single week one. Maybe he's got the LSU curse. LSU can't win week one since Burrow left. Burrow hasn't won a game in week one since, he won a week one game, but he struggles in week one since he left LSU. So maybe it's an LSU thing. Who knows? Going over to Indianapolis. Texans take care of the Colts 29-27 in a great game. Anthony Richardson said, hey, I can be that guy as well. C.J. Stroud, we already knew was that guy. Stephon Diggs even caught a touchdown. Joe Mixon, almost 160 rushing yards on the day. Texans looked legit once again. Going over to Miami, we had the Miami Dolphins come back down 17-3 to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars with a final score of 20-17, where we had Jason Sanders knock down a game-winning field goal from 52 yards out, and Tyreek Hill, even after almost being arrested, 80-yard touchdown on your favorite team's head if you're a Jaguars fan. But now you got to go over to New Orleans, where the Saints manhandled the Panthers 47-10. It was really no contest. Bryce Young was overthrowing everybody. Derek Carr was slinging it out there. 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. Rashid Shaheed, first touchdown of the season for the Saints from 73 yards. Saints defense was not to be played with, and Bryce Young is a bust. Going over to New York, the Giants got killed by Sam Darnold and the Vikings as they lost 28-6. And to be honest with you, I did not feel bad for Daniel Jones. I said this was going to happen on this news station. They're now going over to Los Angeles. Chargers beat the Raiders, Chargers beat the Raiders 22-10. A fight on the field in the last few minutes. Didn't really matter though. Quentin Johnson, even with no receivers, the Chargers still beat the Raiders. Matt McConkey played okay. And by the way, we're in the afternoon slots if you didn't know, or the evening slots, I guess, when we entered the Chargers game. Now let's go over to Seattle, where we had the Denver Broncos lose to the Seahawks 26-20 in a game where the Broncos gave up 2 safeties. 2 of them. I thought that was impossible, but that's what they did. And yeah, Seahawks won 26-20. Now heading over to Cleveland, it was the Cowboys dismantling the Browns 33-17. Man, oh man, was this just a murder. And the Browns really had no effort. They just didn't show effort. I think the Cowboys sacked them 6 times, and I think half of the plays the Browns ran went for freaking negative or 0 yards. Going over to Tampa Bay, we had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers squash the Washington Commanders 37-20. Jaden Daniels had 2 rushing touchdowns, but it was not enough to beat Baker Mayfield's 4 passing touchdowns. Mike Evans caught 2 of them and showed him that he does indeed have that dog in him unless he plays against Lattimore. Now going over to Sunday night to Detroit, we had the Rams get taken down by the Lions 26-20, where the game went to overtime, but the Rams could not get the ball, and the Lions went all the way to the 1-yard line and punched it in for a game-winning touchdown. Because this is not the playoffs, folks. The overtime rules are completely different. Now going on to Monday night and going over to San Francisco, we had the 49ers beat the Jets 32-19. I mean, the Jets, they played a solid game, but it was not enough. Like, the Jets scored a garbage time touchdown, but it would not be enough as the 49ers mopped the floor with them. Brock Purdy played good, but Jordan Mason might be the next Christian McCaffrey. And that's all here from the Hurricane Mike News Station. I'll see y'all next time on Fox 8. Or Hurricane 8. Hurricast.